What is up, y'all? Welcome back. Or if you're just stumbling upon this video, I hope that you stay for a while. And hey, how you doing? So in today's video, I'm gonna be reacting to a few episodes of Boruto. So the last few episodes I ended up watching, they were some crazy stuff. So for one, Boruto, Sarada, Mitsuki, and Dr. Kitatsuke, they're looking for Konohamaru Mugino. They ended up finding him in the cave, and someone else ends up finding them too, and that was Mr. Ao. He realizes that he's working with Car and everything, and he goes and attacks them. And the thing is, Konohamaru and Mugino, they're already hurt. They're pretty exhausted after their fight, and so Mugino realized, okay, they can't win against him right now, and they can't get away from him as of right now. So what Mugino does is he sacrifices himself. He grabs on Mr. Ao, and he's trying to hold him back, but because Mr. Ao has robot tech, he's auto male, he ends up shooting kind of like a laser blade into Mugino's chest, and ultimately Mugino uses an earth style jutsu, just have rubble just fall on top of them in hopes that it can slow down Mr. Ao. Not Mr. Ao, I don't know why I keep saying Mr. Ao. Mr. Ao. And it does work for a bit, but obviously that wasn't enough to take him down. So yeah, pretty much Mugino sacrificed himself so Boruto, Sarada, Mitsuki, Dr. Kitatsuke, and Konohamaru can get away. Afterwards, they come up with a plan to take him down. For the most part, it did end up working until, Mr. Ao just brings out some drones, and that kind of messes him up for a while. Boruto ultimately takes down, Ao, and Ao's telling him all right, well, since you defeated me, you destroyed my prosthetic arm or whatever, I think you should just end my life. Because he was suffering from such physical and even mental damage from the war. He was the only one that survived the tailed beast bomb that targeted pretty much the headquarters where Shikamaru's dad, Ino's dad, and the rest of them were. So Ao, he pretty much wanted to die because he was I can't he just pretty much wanted to die because of that. He didn't feel he felt if he can't be a shinobi after surviving that attack, he shouldn't be alive. But Boruto talked him out of it. He's you shouldn't think like that. You should be proud to be alive, and you should live your life for those who couldn't, for those who didn't survive, the tailed beast bomb. And, after that, Ao kind of started to be this kid, he is just like his dad and everything, so he kind of, it seemed Ao was starting to be okay, I know what you mean. But yeah, at the end of the episode, someone shows up. That someone being Koji. And the thing is, as he shows up, he uses a summoning jutsu. And I think the summoning jutsu was something like Steam Toad something. It's been a while since I last watched Boruto, since I last posted a Boruto video, so forgive me for things that I missed or messed up during this recap. But yeah, he uses some sort of summoning jutsu. It's something to do with a toad summoning. So I don't know, it seems they're really pushing the fact that they're really teasing us oh, is this Jiraiya reanimated or brought back to life by Kara, or is this not Jiraiya and all of this just a coincidence? But after he does that summoning, I am 100% in that this dude Koji is Jiraiya. So yeah, I could be wrong, but at the same time, I really think it's Jiraiya because of what they just did with his summoning. Summoning a steam toad something, blah. It's I don't know. I really think this dude is Jiraiya, but at the same time, I feel they're not gonna have it be Jiraiya. They're just trying to fake us out and everything. Be oh, you guys thought it was Jiraiya, huh? You guys are dumb, blah blah blah. But no, yeah, I just think Koji is Jiraiya after he performs a summoning of whatever, right? The steam toad summoning. But enough to recap, and we just kind of talking all over the place, talking about Jiraiya, it's Koji, blah blah blah. Let's get started with this reaction. But before I do, you already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, get comfortable, and once you do all that, all right, let's watch some Boruto. Did that toad just land on Ao? I think he just landed on him. Oh yeah, he's not surviving this. Yo, yeah, he's. I don't think he's alive. I think he's done for. Yeah, it looks like he's done for. Yo, Koji actually killed this dude. Oh man, that's Koji, man. Come on, bro. Why you gotta do Al like that? Okay, so they didn't know that he was in they didn't know he was in Kara. So during my recap, I was obviously wrong. uh well, now they know that he's in Kara, so it's okay. Okay, I swear, if Koji ends up using like Toad Sage, like if he goes into Sage mode, like I swear they're just practically telling us that he's Jiraiya. Yo, are they gonna have to fight him? Oh, so he was actually watching their fight. Like he was watching the whole thing. Ooh. So yeah, like are they gonna end up fighting him? Because if they do, they're no match. Like, especially for like the shape that they're in right now. They're probably like too exhausted to like keep fighting. Oh no, he's gonna try and kill them. Oh. So how are they getting out? Konohamaru, what is that on you? Oh, wow. Dude, Konohamaru, hella smart. He already had like something on him just in case like someone were trying to like use a sealing jutsu on him. Woo! Smart boy. Underrated character. Oh, Konohamaru's gonna try to fight him. Oh. Whoo! Konohamaru, I am worried. I don't want him to die. I really hope he doesn't end up dying. Because like Koji's like on a different level than everyone else that like Konohamaru has faced. You know, he's on a whole nother level. Oh, I wonder if like the way they get out of this is like Boruto's mark like activates or something with his mark like something happens to his with his mark or his eye, and then Koji's like, all right, I'm gonna leave because I don't want to deal with that. I feel like that might be like how like this ends, like how they kind of get out of this. Because there's just no way Konohamaru can beat Koji. No, there is no way. There is no way this is not Jiraiya. Come on, he can use Rasengan too. Okay, they're straight up being like, yeah, this Koji is Jiraiya. Like, he has a Toad summoning, and he can use Rasengan. Like, they're just straight up telling us without telling us that Koji is Jiraiya. At this point, just tell us that it's Jiraiya already. For like, how did he manage to get like a Toad on Konohamaru without him realizing it? Like, he is fighting just like Jiraiya. Okay, like, really don't think that's like a shadow clone or like a substitution right now, because Konohamaru seems like, I think that's the real Konohamaru right now. I'm like genuinely worried about Konohamaru. Is he like something? Oh my gosh. Like, there's no way Konohamaru could take on Koji, but like, look at this. Boruto's gonna do something. He's got to do something. Either his eye activates or like his karma mark shows up or something. Because there's no way they're gonna be able to get out of this. Oh, I was right. His mark. His mark. Even yo, what is Boruto doing? Oh my gosh, that's like that's the most it's ever done. that is the most Boruto's mark has ever grown. Like at first, like what it was like a diamond shape. It went up like just like this much. Like I think when he was going against Chojuro, I think that was his name. You know, like that one bandit who like who was the only character that knew what that mark was. But now, like looking at it, this is the most it's ever done. And you saw the look at Koji's face. He's like, he saw the karma mark, and he's like, "Yo, yeah, like, okay, ooh, I cannot believe it." Boruto's mark just morphed into like this craziness. Like, it looks like it's like probably like not covering his arm. Like it's probably like going into like a certain like form, but like it's all the way to his eye too. Yo, I think after seeing this, Koji might dip because he's like, oh, he probably didn't know that Boruto has this mark, or he probably does. And so two things: either Koji dips because he didn't know Boruto had this mark, or he dips because he wasn't expecting Boruto's mark to activate like this. But yeah, I think Koji's gonna dip now because of this mark. Yo, so Boruto's karma mark is able to absorb like ninjutsu. It's just like yeah, it's similar to like what Momoshiki was able to do, right? And like with those gauntlets that Doctor Kitatsuke had, it absorbs shit. So I think it absorbs ninjutsu. Oh, okay, Boruto's karma mark, from what we've seen already, is pretty sick. Dude, he looks so insane with that. If they can manage to get out of this, like if they're able to get out of this, he's gonna have to tell Sasuke because what I think Sasuke told him like, oh, if something changes with your mark, let me know right away. Okay, so whew. And then like right now, like as I paused it, is like Koji's like telling him, so like you're the one that Momoshiki chose. So it's like, I mean, yeah, he did it, choosing him because remember like that fight between like Naruto and Sasuke after they beat, Momoshiki, um, Boruto and Momoshiki were kind of like space and time kind of stopped and like they were the only like ones able to like move and talk and everything, but Sasuke was able to see that because of his Renegon. But yeah, like yeah, so like it seems like that's like the connection with like the karma mark and Momoshiki is like Momoshiki. Remember his hands like they were able to absorb ninjutsu, and what Boruto just did was absorb ninjutsu with his karma mark. So there's that connection. Interesting. So now I wonder if like Boruto can like launch the ninjutsu back since he absorbed it, like what Momoshiki could do. Is Boruto going to be able to do something like that? And the thing is Boruto going to like go berserk because of the mark? Or no? Okay, so it doesn't seem like he's going berserk. It seems like he's still conscious. Because I kind of get like it kind of like reminds me of, like when Naruto, if like back first series and like even a little bit like halfway through Shippuden, like he anytime like Kuruma's chakra was being used or like it was like surrounding him like the chakra cloak or whatever, Naruto was never in control. So I was kind of like assuming that with like Boruto, maybe like the mark, like he wasn't in control anymore, like he would go berserk. But yeah, it seems like Boruto is pretty conscious right now. Okay. I knew that Koji was gonna leave, but I mean like I was still worried that he probably wasn't gonna leave because dude's hella strong. Oh, and it seems like the mark like went back to its like original shape. So I guess like I guess maybe the mark takes up a lot of Boruto's chakra, so that's why it's back in its like original shape because he has no more chakra anymore. Yeah, for real, Boruto, like you just showed off like some crazy power that no one knew about. So like they're definitely gonna want to like ask questions about that back at the village. Please tell me, are we gonna be seeing Kawaki soon? I really hope we end up running into Kawaki like hopefully pretty soon because like that's who like was in the like container. That's what I'm guessing. Ooh, the puppets. Ooh, maybe we are gonna be seeing Kawaki sometime soon. Cause I feel like he's the one that did all of that damage. Ooh, please tell me we see Kawaki soon. Kawaki! We finally get to see Kawaki. I know it. We finally get to see Kawaki. He's finally in the story. Yes, we finally get to see him. Yeah, yeah. He has the same mark as Boruto. He has a karma mark. Yes, I'm so happy Kawaki's finally in the story. Things getting interesting. But yeah, wild, wild episode. I gotta say, like they're fighting Koji. Koji uses Steam Toad, uses summoning Steam Toad, fighting Konohamaru. Konohamaru pulls out a Rasengan. Koji then pulls out a Rasengan. And then, as Koji's like nearly killing Konohamaru, Boruto's Karma Mark activates and just absorbs all that ninjutsu. Oh my gosh. And to end it all off, we finally get to see Kawaki. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I'm so happy we finally get to see Kawaki in the story. Oh, you just know. Things are about to get very spicy in this series. Whoo! This was a solid episode. This was a really solid episode. Alright, let's get started with the next episode. Is that supposed to be Kawaki? So if that's Kawaki, we're already starting off this episode with like a little bit of a backstory. And I appreciate that because Kawaki, he's going to be one of the most interesting characters of the entire series. Are we about to see like Kawaki like fuck this dude up already? And there's Koji. There is Koji. So you see, like, yeah, Kara's been like watching him for like a long time. Are we about to? I think we're really about to get a glimpse of like how powerful like Kawaki is. Like obviously, like in the future, he's gonna get extremely powerful, but like we don't know just how powerful he like really is yet. Or like, you know what I mean? Like we're about to see him just like go crazy. Oh my gosh, that mark! I love. Oh, so that's what Kawaki can do, especially at that age. I wonder if each mark has like like each person with that mark, with the karma mark. I wonder if like they each have different abilities. So like with Boruto, from what we saw, it was able to absorb ninjutsu. And then with Kawaki's, it's able to like do some sort of powerful like attack. So yeah, I wonder if like each person with the karma mark has different abilities with them. But yeah, then Amato said like it's complete, or it's like it's completed. Like, so I wonder if like right now, like in the current story, that Kawaki's mark, he's able to like fully utilize it. And if he can, that's crazy. If he can like actually like fully use it on command and everything. Excuse me, what? What did Jigen just do? Like after Delta kicked the table away and like messed up the food and everything, he just teleported like the exact same thing. Like another exact same copy of it. Yo, Jigen, my guy. What is your power, dude? What? Okay. Jigen is becoming more interesting each time. Okay, so with Delta going to like find Koji and see what's like taking him so long, I just hope she doesn't end up running into like Boruto and the rest of them because yeah, they would not survive at all. even like with Kawaki being there, but because like he's already knocked out, like I don't see like them getting out of that if like they run into Delta. Oh, we saw this guy in like beginning of the episode, so he's still alive. Dude's probably bald and everything, cause like his face is probably messed up after like what Kawaki did. But yeah, I was surprised that this guy's alive. Oh, he's definitely want to go after Kawaki. You know, he's definitely gonna want like for revenge for what he did to him. He's definitely gonna want to go like find Kawaki. So again, hopefully they get back to the Leaf Village pretty soon because again, they're all banged up. There's no way they're gonna like be able to fight. Oh, both of their marks are like reacting to each other. Ooh, things about that karma mark are getting so interesting. Like I said, this whole series is now getting really interesting since they got into like the manga stuff. So Koji was given up for I guess like for some money. So like he was sold to like Kara. Oh, that's messed up. But it seems like he was getting mistreated. So I was like, it's perfectly fine, because you know like from what we know right now, like yeah, he's unconscious and everything, but like at least he's at least like you know he's still kicking. So that's how that's how he I guess he kind of got into Kara because Jigen ended up buying him. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Yo, that looked beautiful. Not gonna lie, like that aura around him looked gorgeous. But damn, already we're having like Kawaki do some crazy things. Oh no, Delta did end up showing up. This is not gonna be good. Delta's here now too. Yeah, Garo is gonna he's gonna get fucked by Kawaki. He's gonna get messed up by Kawaki again. Oh yeah, also to get back with like Koji and Delta talking like, you know, Delta asking Koji like why he hasn't like stepped in to like get Kawaki, especially because he's awake. What if Koji doesn't want Kawaki in Kara anymore? Like what if he kind of like grew an attachment to Koji to where he's like, you know, like he might not want Koji or not Koji. Koji grew an attachment to Kawaki, and so he's like, you know what? I don't really want Kawaki to be part of this. You know, because like we saw, like he's been like he was watching him like when you know Kawaki first like obliterated Garo's head. You know, so he's been watching even like then, maybe even before then. But like, yeah, like what if the reason why Koji didn't like go after like Kawaki as soon as he woke up and everything and like, you know, got out of that container, what if he just doesn't want, you know, Kawaki to be the vessel anymore? Like what if he just wants Kawaki to like be free? Maybe. Most likely it's a stretch. You know, I'm most likely just stretching here. Or maybe this is why Koji like okay, so maybe this is why Koji didn't do anything yet, cuz like maybe he kind of like had a feeling that like Boruto and Kawaki were going to meet, and he kind of just wanted to see what would happen like with two karmas meeting each other. Maybe, I don't know. I'm again, I'm just stretching here. Well, at least like Kawaki's there, so like they can all handle Garo. But I mean, I don't know. I think Kawaki's just gonna one shot him. There's like that pretty good possibility Kawaki will just one shot him or something. Or maybe like they all fight against Garo, and then like, oh, maybe that's like somehow Kawaki gets convinced that they're not part of Kara. That same line again. He totally like he's like, I'm gonna hurt you so bad that you wish you were dead. But last time he said that to Kawaki. Oh, okay. Yeah, last time he said that to Kawaki, oh. Bro, what is Kawaki's power? Dude is crazy. But yeah, last time Garo said that to Kawaki, he ended up getting messed up. So like, he's definitely gonna get messed up again. But yeah, Kawaki, dude, he is hella powerful. Like, he just made that blade come out of like his body. Like, what? Dude, Kawaki, real powerful guy. And like I said, in the future, he's gonna even be even more powerful. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited to finally see Kawaki, because this man is gonna be he's gonna be insane for this series. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just excited to see him. Also, like, I don't know, I was kind of like thinking this in my head as I was watching this, like, maybe like in this series, Kawaki is gonna be like the Sasuke for Boruto, and then, Boruto is gonna be like Naruto. Like at first I thought it was gonna be Mitsuki, but then like thinking about Kawaki, I think that's what's gonna like how this series is gonna like kind of be. Like obviously they're not the what's they call it, what Naruto and Sasuke are. Like they're like the not reanimated, but like like how Naruto and Sasuke, they're both like Indra and Ashura. That's not like Boruto and Kawaki, but like they do have that kind of like connection, or like they're gonna be rivals with each other, but they're obviously like, they're probably gonna end up being like, I don't know, maybe like I feel like they're gonna be like not just rivals, but they may end up being like friends. So just like Naruto and Sasuke, they're gonna have that kind of connection, or like with like Hashirama and Madara. They were rivals, but they were also like comrades. So I think that's what's gonna be with Boruto and Kawaki. They're gonna have that kind of like relationship with each other. So especially because they both have the karma mark on them. So yeah, I think these two are gonna be rivals, but be comrades at the same time. And I just can't wait to see how this story like unfolds with both of them. Like, it is going to be insane just to see how the story is with these two characters. So I know that I was gonna watch another episode, but it's getting pretty late, and I was kind of having like technical difficulties throughout like this recording session. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more anime reactions and more reactions in general, and also for comic book and anime discussion videos. So if you're into that, definitely subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, the whole thing. And so yeah, I got pretty much nothing else to say. So again, thank you all for watching. Until next time, see ya.